had no intention of making this film. In fact, this trip was meant to be a step away from storytelling and towards self-understanding. Cycling the World is a 35-minute documentary that tells the story of my journey through 18,000 miles, 5 continents, and 28 countries, all by bicycle. Most of this voyage was solo. I'm McKenzie, an adventure storyteller. Most of my life, I've made documentary films, telling stories with National Geographic, Outside, Fox Sports, and filming iconic figures. Somewhere along the way, I realized that I was telling other people's stories when I didn't even know my own. So I went out into the world and traveled by means of my own human power. What I discovered along some of our world's longest footpaths was a deep appreciation for the natural world. But I still longed to put the puzzle pieces together on how all living things are connected. So I guess you could say I took off on the ultimate human experience. Taking an ode to minimalism, simplicity, and staying aligned to my own story. I chose a bicycle to see far-off corners of our planet. What transpired can be seen in my documentary, Cycling the World.
You are alone with your own thoughts, and that's where you learn how to dig deep. And what you thought you were capable of, you're really capable of so much more.
I had no intention of making this film.
It's okay, hey,
In fact,
it's okay.
This trip was meant to be a step away from storytelling and towards self-understanding. But somewhere along Africa, they both intertwine. When I tried to describe what was happening, and I reached for my camera to help tell my story. You see, when I went out into the world, I was really taking a deep dive into my inner atlas. Unintentionally, I was excavating a labyrinth of my own truth within my surroundings. Travel has a way of doing that, lighting your brain on fire with foreign languages, exotic cuisine, complete uncertainty. And it gives you no choice other than to adapt. This film shows a tiny glimpse of what it was like over those few years of traveling our planet slowly by bicycle.
I am captivated time and time again.
Wild camping in remote African savannas, climbing 16,000-foot below freezing summits of the high Andes, and crossing one of the harshest desert environments on planet Earth in the Australian outback, and the world's largest prehistoric salt flat in Bolivia. I had many intentions for this trip, none of which were met, all of which were exceeded. Evolving into exactly what the trip was meant to show me. Because after all, you don't take a trip takes you. These few years I spent on 2 wheels were a kaleidoscope of expansion, wonder, and a reintroduction to awe and complete presence.
The amount of beauty out here.
And perhaps one of the most bewildering behind-the-scenes secrets is that this entire journey was self-made. I funded this entire trip with my own 2 hands, working on a farm for a few months at a time to save up every penny and continue to explore on 2 wheels. Sponsors and clients and media platforms were for other projects, but not this one. This time, I wanted to make art for art's sake. So I filmed, wrote, and edited this documentary completely by myself. With a little help, of course, from my partner Jim, who you'll see in the African segment of the documentary. I took this journey first and foremost for me, and I'm sharing it with you because I could have never done it without the explorers who came before me. and I feel that I owe them to continue this ripple effect of exploration. I hope that sharing my tale of cycling the world could be the spark to ignite whatever dream you have. Maybe it's been buried, put off, or shoved into a drawer labeled someday. Now is the time to make it happen. Take the trip, make the film, write the book. You'll never be fully prepared or fully funded or have the entire plan blueprinted. There is no formula. The reason will even be hidden at first, a mystery you can't quite articulate. But on the way, you'll find out the why. So whatever it is that burns at your soul, now is the best time to start. What you're about to watch is a story of a girl who set out to see the world by bicycle. Words are woven with moving pictures. Spirit is braided into surroundings. And what I have to present to you now is an expression of my truth along the way. Here before you is my documentary film, Cycling the World. Uninfluenced, unaltered, purely from me to you.